Hello.
Welcome.
To
Our moment.
of hope. Our verse is Ecclesiastes 1:2.
Okay, I didn't read it.
Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless.
He told me not to read it. Okay, we're going to find hope in that. You better read it again then.
Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless.
So you want a hard puzzle. How do you find that?
Just randomly flip to it.
All right. Can I read it in the Message?
Sure.
Okay, what translation you have?
I've got NIV.
Because I happen to have the Message right here. It's my cute duct tape Bible. I had a duct tape because it was sticking to everything. Okay, this one says smoke. Nothing but smoke. That is what the Quester says. There's nothing to anything. It's all smoke. Okay, and I think mine's all combined with other verses. So anyway, that's just a paraphrase. That's not the word for word translation. So meaningless and smoke.
What's the hope?
I think you have to back up from this verse a little with logic. Sorry, I cut all my fingers yesterday. Meaningless. I'm kidding. It means something to me. You have to back up, and I think I will find the hope. Go back to the page. Yeah, I think I will find the hope in the part that says, says the teacher. He's saying everything's meaningless, but he is wrong. So I think like where I'm at is like,
I'd say you don't want to take this.
I don't want to get too crazy, but kind of feel like in general we shouldn't trust people, and we should take everything that they say and hold it up to what we know from God and from His Word. And so I appreciate that this verse says the teacher. And if you look into the background of what Ecclesiastes is, it's kind of like a tandem book with Proverbs, where Proverbs is like seeking wisdom from the Lord, and Ecclesiastes is like expounding wisdom from the world. And so it's kind of a contrast in that way. And personally, I have a slight distrust of humanity, but it is based on weighing a lot of things that people say, basically everything, and pretty much proven that people fail and people are wrong a lot. And so you basically can know that, like, anyone, even your favorite person, even your top person, not perfect, not going to be perfect.
I think that, like, you don't want to take this verse as, like, I can do anything I want. Because everything's meaningless.
Right. And I think if you follow this teacher down his entire road, what you're going to find is his life is a shamble. He's believing a nihilistic lie, and but he's not really, because he's breathing and he's living in the grace and the mercy that God's given him to even be alive, and yet then claims that everything is meaningless while watching everything around him be absolutely beautiful and have systems and function. And it's kind of ridiculous even. So if a person is claiming that everything is meaningless, there's still hope for them, because if they actually try to figure that out, they're gonna find out it's not.
The funny thing is they repeat this verse at the very
he repeats
chapter 12
it a lot.
And 8.
Yep, you see a lot. What does it say before that one?
What?
In chapter 12, before it says meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher, everything is meaningless.
And the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it.
Right, and what I've read about Ecclesiastes, I love Ecclesiastes, by the way. What I've read about it is that it's like, you got me off track, August. It's like just the swirling of on a horizontal plane. So basically, like all wisdom, but denying God. But then in chapter 12, in the very end, it says, remember your Creator. So how is life meaningless if there's a Creator for you to remember? And he's calling his readers to think about God in the end, even though he's been saying, oh, look, I did all this. This was meaningless. Look, this happened. This meaningless, blah, blah, blah. So read Ecclesiastes with a grain of salt.
And thank you.
It's a tough book.
And thank you for joining
our moment of hope.